Well, I'm back. It's Monday morning. It's about 51 degrees. It's been a wet drive down here, but I'm gonna plan on working inside. I'll tell you what, the first thing I want to do is check and see whether or not our pressure stayed up. It's been 3 days since I put that temporary fix. Hopefully. I unlocked it. There we go. Nope, it's down to 0. Still leaking back here, I'm sure. We'll take a look at it after a while. Let it build up. Turn you back on. Okay, I'll open things up. The pump's still running. A little cool this morning. Well, let there be light, and there was light. Morning, Mom and Dad. Go ahead and get the pavilion unlocked, and then I'll start setting up. I've got that window and that window to replace the screens, and the 2 back ones on this side. And there's all the lumber. Oh, a lot of geese have arrived. I guess now that the babies are here, the rest of the flock is coming in. There we go. Looking at the lake. Doesn't look like there's any big difference. We had some rain last night. Yesterday. I'll clean it off the shed when I get a chance. For right now, I'm going to turn you off and start setting up. Okay, I got everything out, got prepared, and then I started measuring and I ended up cutting, and I've partially done with the first one. Forgot that I had not started the camera. Basically, what we've got this wood frame. On the outside of the frame is the screening that is stapled to it, and then outside of that, we just have this little filler board to hold the screening in place, and it fills up the gap. So you have to measure this about a 1/2 inch off, because you're going to have a 1/4 inch on each side and a 1/4 inch top to bottom. So I've measured these. On these, I've got wood for the sides, but I've got this plastic PVC for the bottoms. So I've been measuring everything with the PVC since it's just slightly larger. It's actually an official 1/4 inch, where the wood may be just a little less. So I've measured this window out. Need 5 pieces. You need a bottom, a top, 2 sides, and then the centerpiece. So I've connected the sides together. Basically, I'm drilling a pilot hole, and I'm countersinking the outside so that the screw will sit flush. I'm using these deck screws. And then I'm using this one to screw it in. So that's where I'm at on this one. I'm going to go ahead and install the center here. And then, since the windows are not quite square, the bottom is about 1/8 of an inch off from the top. So I just have to be careful that I get the center in the center. I screwed it up on one of them. I had to take it back off and recenter it, but it's very noticeable. So I'm going to set the camera up, and then I'll finish this off. I got to put the centerpiece in. Then we'll get ready to cut the screening. Then once the screening, then I need 3 pieces of this lumber and 1 piece of PVC. The PVC goes on the bottom since that's where the water will be, and then the wood goes on the side. Hopefully that makes them last longer. Center this up. Little pilot hole. Countersink it. And screw it off. To this side. Countersink. And let's screw. Quite on that, so I went slow with the screw, and the screw found the pilot hole. So that frame is finished as far as the major frame. Now we'll put the screen on it. Just need to look at it, see which is going to be the inside and which is going to be the outside. Will be the inside, so This is the outside, and that's where the screen will go. Pull it out, hang it over about 6 inches, and then we'll cut it off about 6 inches long on the other side. This inside. Get to where it's somewhat even all the way around. And then we're stapling. And we're out of staples already. Let's see if this staple will work. Sure, I've got staples for this one. Those are just to hold it. And now I'll go around the edge. And actually put the staples in the edge. About every 6 inches. I need to go along with the hammer and set on the staples. I'm going to go up the side. Main thing here is try not to get the screening in a natural position. And I'm out. I'm out. Oh, I was trying to put the staples on this instead of putting it on here. I thought, why aren't they fitting? Looks like I'm really putting it about every 3 or 4 inches apart. Now, if these corners were interfering, which this was mine, I'm going to take it out. And that's what I'm going to do with this one. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about the tension on it. Stapler down. Set the staples. The screen's so tight that it warps the wood, but I want it fairly tight so that there's not a whole lot of sag in it. Now what we'll do side pieces. It would be easier if I went ahead and turn it a little bit first. doing is folding up the corners after I trim it. And stapling that. Nice oval strip there, Al. Come to the edge. Always misplacing something. Since this piece doesn't fit completely the whole way, I only want to leave it down, but it covers the inside. You'll see it on the inside. So, countersink a hole. That's about 4. Notice where the outside is plenty. More decorative and basically there to keep the screen from fraying. The countersink bit. You have to stick it out that much. The other side at the top with these, and then PVC for the bottom. Overlap the sides. Now for the PVC. Overlap it to the sides. Sun's coming out. That window is complete, except you put it in. See how it fits. Need to take the old window out, screen out. See these screws, and use them for the frame. We're going to need to get a brush and clean this. I already changed out the sills last year and the cleats. So the only thing I needed was these screws. Whisk broom and clean that off. And we'll see how good my measurements were. This is the bottom. Looks good. Before I do, let's inspect it. It looks pretty good, I think. The main thing is they're sturdy now. We used to have the windows, especially up front, blow out until I put the new screens in. These will not blow out. Here's the real test. How's it look from the outside? I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to take a break and start on the other three. That is a wrap. Okay, it's almost 6 o'clock. I finally finished cleaning up and locking stuff up. And we'll do a little walk by to see what I've done. Let there be no light. There's no light. Got the door locked here. Just need to pull it shut. We'll start out at the pump room. I noticed the pump was at 0 when I got here. That temporary fix was leaking. I got the ratchet out and tightened the temporary fix down there, and it stopped leaking. It held 50 pounds for about 3-4 hours. Came in here, there was one little drip from the left side, so I got the ratchet out and tightened it down just about as tight as it'll go, and it stopped for now. We'll turn, I'm actually going to turn the water on outside. I want to get it, I want to hear the pump run, and I want to get it up to 50 pounds so that it's at the maximum pressure. And then when we come back to mow later this week, we'll see what the pressure is, whether or not that's holding. Those damn geese have been loud all day. The flock has returned to the lake, and they're trying to figure out their pecking order, other than the couple across the way that have the 4 chicks. Sore. Turn the light off. So don't forget that. Lock the door back here. Make sure it turns off to 50. Just right at 50. When we come back later this week to mow, we'll see what it is. Okay, it's locked. We had more rain down there than I thought. I emptied it off the top of the temporary shed, and it was more than I thought. So there's one of the new windows. There's one of the new window screens, I should say screens. I need to pick my legs up. If I yelled at them, do you think it'd help? It's another new screen there, and then the screen there. Now they all look the same. So I need to zip this up. I've closed up that one, and I'm ready to get out of here. We had a little blue sky, but there's gray clouds moving back in. Didn't make any difference. I was on the pavilion the whole time. So until the next time, take care of yourself and stay safe.